Thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin. Bull market? Is that you? So we talked about this idea where you could get a rising channel that breaks higher if conditions are very bullish, and you've got this huge epic set of green candles with volume confirmation. And so I said, if this happens, write it on your whiteboard, write it on your wall, pay attention. Bitcoin did this 2019 multiple times. You saw these rising channels, which a lot of times broke lower. I mean, anytime in the past year, this thing breaks lower. But when the buyers in the market send this thing blowing up, moving higher, Bitcoin bulls on fire, 22,500. We said bullish above here, now needs to hold this level. So great to see this bullish impulse higher. Remember, Bitcoin dominance is pumping, and we're going to talk about how money is going to move into the altcoins and how we need to pay attention to that. So that's at the end of the video. Make sure to watch the video to the end. So now bullish above here, we want to see this level held. We're going to go to the daily. And so this was the FTX sell-off previously, right here. Bitcoin is at 21,400. And then you have mega dump, right? Mega dump. Whole market's falling apart in shambles. So is this the biggest bear trap we've ever seen? Possibly, because these support bounces, and I talked to you guys about the fact that I don't really like to trade these trading gaps. I'll have people talk about them on YouTube all the time. Oh, there's a gap down here. There's a gap that has to be filled. I mean, I could show you gaps everywhere. And then I talked to you, I don't like trading these gaps. Like, you get burned so many times. You still had a price gap right here. It could come a year from now and fill this thing. Maybe, maybe not. I just don't put any stock in it. I don't use it because it causes me to miss too many moves in this market. Now, Bitcoin daily. So this was the ceiling right here. Was the ceiling. This thing broke above this level, and now you want to see it flip it. So this was resistance, and now this is support, technically support, and then support right there. Bitcoin parabolic price action, we talked about it. The target, we said, hey, we didn't make it up, we didn't just pick it. Technical analysis tells us that the target is sitting right here at about 25,500-ish. You've got huge volume confirmation on the previous breakout. This is the 200 weekly SMA for Bitcoin. So two things important to watch here. You want to see a high on the weekly close above this level, because then it's a higher high. You put in a higher high, so you got low, higher low, higher high. Let's say you even pull back and you put in a higher low, you're still looking for a next higher high, right? So this target doesn't have to go straight here, but right now it's up only for Bitcoin. Altcoins have been on fire too, but they haven't quite hit their full potential, and I'll show you some ideas in a minute. This person hit me up. He says, this is like shooting fish in a barrel today. He was up 110% on DYDX, 33% on Litecoin, 91% on Bitcoin. Remember, these are with leverage. You don't join the group and know how to leverage trade. We'll teach you. We'll teach you how to learn the basics. The group is designed for very beginners, intermediate levels, and then we post the best setups for advanced traders to make the most amount of money. It's so much easier when you have thousands of people looking for setups to help you find the bangers. Shout out to this person. He said, I made $5,500 last week. It takes me 2 months to make that normally. This person says, I was part of your group years ago and made my first $50,000 while trading your calls. And then he took that, invested in ICOs, and made $8 million. And now he came back to the group because the market conditions. Right now, everybody's rejoining because the market's taking off again. This is the easiest money you can make in crypto, period. This person, you changed my life, bro. He's working with $5,000 and he's nailing like 34 or 39% profits. He's making a couple G's. Bangers. I had so many people rejoining the group, coming back to where the money is made. We're going to continue the discount. So right now it's 60% off if you pay in crypto, and an additional $100 off to make sure you're in the best setups, period. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. If you have any questions about joining, send me an email, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. Bang. Yesterday, we talked about this idea where 2019, you saw these breaking to the upside. Now, this one went quick. This one, I mean, definitely, it wasn't meandering its way for a month like it did down here. This thing just took off. And so Bitcoin on a move higher. Even after I wake up, this negative news about Genesis came out. Crypto lending Genesis businesses files for bankruptcy protection. The collapse of FTX in 2022 is the final straw for Genesis. Three Arrows Capital caused it to fail. Well, then you go through and you're thinking, Bitcoin didn't even dump on this idea. Again, Bitcoin doesn't even care. Bullish. However, I wanted to figure out, well, where did this pump come and how did it happen and why did it happen so quick? And you've had previous bull trap, bull trap, bull trap. Well, ES1, which is the stock market, is trying again to attempt a breakout of this line, which it's been breaking out and failing, breaking out and failing, breaking out and failing. And then now it's attempting again. So if this thing takes off, Bitcoin, much higher prices. You're seeing Bitcoin kind of outpace the ES1, where it would be perfect time, the best time in the world. If you could, Bitcoin, if you could possibly decouple from the stock market as much as possible right now, please, that would be nice, because this thing pulls back. I'm looking for a Bitcoin pullback too. But again, Bitcoin has been strong comparatively to the ES1, but the moves, the pivots definitely are displayed on this chart. DXY, this is the dollar index. We want this thing to just completely dump, right? We want this thing to completely dump and go all the way down to this level. Altcoins, Bitcoin, stock market, everything rallies if this happens, right? Because you got ceiling. Now you do not want this to be the floor. You want this to dump. DXY, the dollar needs to dump. Weak dollar, good for stocks, good for crypto. Bitcoin dominance. Now altcoins will freaking take off as soon as this rolls over, right? Obviously altcoins, we're trading these small caps on KuCoin all the time. You want to hit huge multiples with a small bag, like you take it to KuCoin and you can make a ton of money. What I'm looking at here is Bitcoin dominance just completely skyrocketing, right? It means the money is flowing primarily into Bitcoin more so than altcoins. Obviously altcoins, there's some that have just completely taken off, but by percentage, Bitcoin makes up 43.84% of the market and the altcoins, the rest. Okay, this is based on 100%. And so if this is taking off, altcoins don't move quite as well, but they still move amazing. If Bitcoin's just pumping city, pump city. Fairfax County, Virginia pension funds exposed to Genesis bankruptcy. Fairfax County, Virginia pension funds exposed to Genesis bankruptcy. So two pension funds for the county invested $35 million in Van Eck Fund listed as a Genesis creditor. Poof, it's gone. Not good. Feds seize almost $700 million of FTF assets in Sam Bankman-Fried criminal case. 700 million banging. That's a good start. Hey, it's not everything by far, but we'll take it. So this was good news. And you get enough news, the bulls jump right back into the market. Listen, you guys, I want to thank you guys for following me over the years. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Got a lot of upside ahead. Could we have some downside? Of course. We're going to ride this together. I'm going to keep you updated as much as possible. Like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.